Year 4, this is Purple Group Maths, and this is the whole of your Week 7 learning. So once you finish watching day 1, just make sure you pause the video before you're ready for day 2. So we're going back to basics with our multiplication this week. You're going to have some general multiplication questions and also some problem solving questions. So for day 1, you're going to be multiplying by 3. So the first thing you're doing today is you're looking at some number patterns from your 3 times tables, and you're going to be filling in the missing gaps. Now I've taken the last question from this page to look at with you, and I'm going to show you a little tip on how to work out the missing gaps if they're at the beginning of the number sentence. So if we look at the 3 numbers we've got, and if we started at the end with 18, they're actually adding 3. So 18 add 3 is 21. And then again, 21 add 3 is 24, so we know that this number pattern is adding 3 from the end, so then we can keep going with that. So then 24 add 3 is what? Okay. Moving on, you've got some word problems. It says that we need to highlight the key numbers in the question and work out the multiplication that we need to do. So let's read it together and highlight the numbers. There are 8 children. Each child has 3 sweets. How many sweets are there altogether? So 8 children and 3 sweets. So that's 8 children times 3 sweets, or 8 times 3 is what? Okay. Moving on, it says, which of these number sentences gives you the same answer as 6 times 3? The first thing you need to do is work out what 6 times 3 is. It's 18, okay? And then we need to work out the answer to every single number sentence and see which one gives us the same answer as 18. So let's take the first one, for example, 5 times 3 plus 6. Okay, now with these questions where you've got to times and plus or add, you always have to do the multiplication part first. So let's do the 5 times 3 part first, which is 15. And then once we've done that, that means we can cross out the 5 times 3 because we've already done it. And then we just need to add on 6 at the end. So 15 add 6 is 21. Okay, did it give us the same answer as 6 times 3? No, it didn't. Okay, so you need to look at the others now and see if any of the others gives you 18. Moving on to day 2, and you're going to be multiplying by 4 today. So I'm not going to go through the first thing you have to do today because I think that you can do that on your own. But with just this matching up question you have, most of the problems are quite easy, like 9 times 4, 4 times 10, 4 times 8, and 3 times 4. But some of them are worded a little differently. It says, for example, 4 groups of 4, okay? And that may look confusing, but literally all that means is just 4 times 4, okay? Then at the bottom where it says 6 groups of 4, all that means is just 6 times 4 as well, okay? Now we've got another question to go through. So Tommy has 4 bags with 5 sweets in each bag. Annie has 6 bags with 4 sweets in each bag. Who has more sweets? Okay, and how many more sweets do they have? So what you need to do is you first need to work out how many sweets Tommy has. So Tommy has 4 bags with 5 sweets. So 4 times 5 is what? Okay. Then you need to work out how many Annie has. So she's got 6 bags times 4. And what is 6 times 4? Then you need to work out who has the more sweets and then how many more do they have. Okay. Good luck with the rest of that one. Moving on to day 3, you are multiplying by 4 and by 8 today. So again, I'm not going to go through the first question with you because I know that you guys will get on with that fine on your own. Okay, we're going to go through this one quickly though. So you've got a series of questions and it says true or false. So you basically need to look at what I've said. So 6 times 4 and 3 times 8 give you the same answer. So you'd work out 6 times 4, then you'd work out 3 times 8. And if the answers are the same, that means it would be true. Okay. If the answers aren't the same, it means it would be false. Okay. Then just quickly before we move on, one of the questions has the word half in. Okay, just in case you forgot what half means, it's literally the same as dividing by 2. So for example, half of 8 is 4 because 8 divided by 2 is 4. Again, in the last question, it has the word even in it. It says all of the numbers in the 4 and the 8 times table are even. So even numbers, I hope some of you remember this from class, but if you don't worry. They're just basically any number that ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So for example, 10 is an even number because it ends in a 0, 32 ends in a 2, so it's even, 48 ends in an 8, so it's even, 56 ends in a 6, and 74 ends in a 4, so they're both even as well. Okay, so it's just any number that ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. Moving on to day 4, and today you're multiplying by 8. So again, I'm not going to go through the first questions with you because I know that you guys will be absolutely fine doing them on your own, but we're just going to go through one of these word problems together. So it says in our steps to success that we need to highlight the key numbers, and that means we'll know what multiplication we have to do. So let's read the question together and highlight the key numbers. So Ruby packs some sweets. She puts 8 sweets in each packet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sweets in each packet. When she's finished packing, she has 6 packets of sweets. So there are 6 packets of sweets after packing. How many sweets does she have all together? So you're basically doing 8 sweets times 6 packets. Okay? So what's 8 times 6? Moving on to your final question. Okay? We've got 8 times 3 equals something, 2 times 4 times 3 equals something, and then 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 equals something. So then it says, what do you notice and what do you think has happened, or why do you think this has happened? So basically, we know that 8 times 3 is 24. Okay, we've got to work out the answers to each question and look for a pattern. Okay, so let's do the second one together. 2 times 4 times 3. So when we do this, we basically going to start with 2 times 4 and then times our answer by 3. So 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, so then we've done the 2 times 4, so we can cross that out, and then we just have to times by 3. So then 8 times 3 is 24. Okay, so then we can write our answer in. So you need to work out the last question and then tell me what you notice and why you think this has happened. Okay, good luck with the rest of your questions this week.